called Candy. It's just like candy, candy, candy. Hey. Okay, everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Let's Talk Life with Leticia Latrice. We're here at Radio Phoenix with my wonderful guest, Miss Dineta Williams-Trigg.
Yes.
Thank you for
Thank you
coming.
for having me. I'm excited.
It's good. You guys, she's a local film director, and she's here to discuss her upcoming film festival that will be taking place here in Phoenix, Arizona. We're so excited. It's going to be great.
Yes, it's going to be great. November the 23rd and the 24th.
Yes, so we're going to talk about that in just a second. But right now we're going to sip a little tea. And the tea that we have today is about the holidays.
Yes.
And we, first and foremost, are so happy election season is over. Oh my gosh, all the
Yes.
tension and pressure and political turmoil. We just want to move along and float right into the holidays.
Absolutely. And talk about food.
Yes, food, family, and fun.
That's right.
So Thanksgiving is right around the corner. I actually feel like once Halloween has arrived, it's already Christmas.
Already.
I walked into Walmart 2 days after Halloween. It was Christmas in Walmart already.
Already. And they're already playing Christmas music.
Oh my gosh, the consumerism is real.
That is. It is.
Hey, you guys, don't go broke this holiday season, okay?
That's
Just
right.
focus on spending time with your family, your friends, your loved ones, reflecting on the year.
Yes.
Preparing for the new year.
Absolutely. You know what one of my favorite gifts is I liked home cooked meals. So if you want to give me a Christmas gift, make me some cookies.
Oh, those
Yeah.
Christmas cookies.
Oh, yes.
You know, I try every year to not gain 20 extra pounds, but it just never seems to happen.
That's right.
Between Thanksgiving, Christmas parties, Christmas, it's just too much.
New Year's Eve, all the food.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Yes. I'm in January like, what happened to myself? And that's okay because we're just living our best life. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's great. So, Miss Dineta, can you just give our audience a little information about, like, you know, what you're doing as an art director, what kind of got you into this industry, and some of your history?
Sure. So I started out as an actor, so in front of the camera. I just felt like I wasn't really getting the roles that I wanted. And I've been acting now for, 20 years.
Wow.
So.
What were you in? Anything we might know about?
Oh, I did.
Independent films?
Yeah, independent films. I did a lot of extra work. I have an agent here in Arizona. But I got to have fun, and that was most important. It was fun. But then, I got older and starting to get typecast, and I really wasn't happy with the roles that I was getting presented with. So I just decided to start making my own content, and that's where I'm at.
I love it. I love it. So let us know a little bit about your directing career and like what you're working on and just your history, like what you kind of done, some of the work you've done.
Sure. I'm working on my 5th short film. Right now I'm in the short film genre. I like to tell stories, impactful stories, but short stories. Film is expensive. And so I don't feel like I'm ready to take on the financial responsibility of for a feature film yet.
Right.
So I'm really happy with my my short films.
How long are those about?
Short films are about 15 minutes. Sometimes, 20 to 15 minutes. Mine are about 20 to 15 minutes. I just finished a short that will be premiering at my film festival called Spot. And it's a little horror comedy film because that's kind of like my niche. My genre is kind of horror right now. So I really like that. And I like to see different kinds of people in those roles that we don't normally get to see. So
Does the black person die first in your film?
never,
I'm just
never.
Last.
Never. As a matter of fact, Spot is about a black man and his daughter up in their cabin in the woods because black folks own property.
Yes, we do have cabins. I'm just saying.
That's right.
Let's talk like the show.
That's right.
I love that. Okay, well, what are some of the other films that you made? Just give us a surprise. Maybe people can Google it up.
Sure. So Aunties was my very first short film, and it's just about two old black women who live in the woods, and they have a little surprise for their niece that comes to visit them. So that was one of them. Invisible is about a plus size Jewish woman who is marginalized. We watch her, we follow her through her day, and she's marginalized, and we find out at the end that she is a hired gun. She's a mercenary, and so all this time that she's being marginalized, and people thinking that, hey, you're fat, you have no power, she has a lot of power, and she just lets it roll off her back because she knows. She knows what she's capable of. So I like those kind of stories where it catches you. You're surprised at the end. It's not boy meets girl, boy and girl, have a fight and fall out of love and get back together again. And they all drive, expensive sports cars and live in these glamorous apartments.
So cliche.
Exactly.
Let's get original with it.
Exactly.
And we were just kind of discussing that is the fact that, all these cookie cutter films, the same commercial films that you see, we want to hear, a unique perspective. We want to hear an original voice. And so I think that we're in an era of where independent film is becoming more popular, more recognized, and people, are creating iPhone movies. I don't know about all that, but just opening up all these new avenues for people's creativity to be, displayed on larger platforms, and I just love it. I just love it.
Yeah, I'm having the time of my life. I am busier now in my 50s than I ever was in my 20s. So. Yes.
You look good too, girl.
Thank you. I try.
So, what is going on with your film that you're just going to be promoting at the film festival? Or kind of give us some information about the film festival and what people can expect.
The name of my film festival is A Night of Misfit Films, and it, I created it because my first short film, Aunties, I submitted it, I don't know how many times. I probably spent close to $2,000 in submission fees, and it was not getting picked up. So I went through a period of time where it's like maybe I'm choosing the wrong career. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to do this because nobody is understanding my storytelling. And so I was, crying to my husband. Absolutely. And I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to start my own film festival because I can't be the only filmmaker that feels like they're going nowhere. And come to find out, I'm not the only filmmaker that feels like they're going nowhere. And so my platform, I wanted to create a platform for other filmmakers who have not had the opportunity to screen their films necessarily, or they haven't found their audience. So when people hear the word misfit, they automatically assume, oh, that must be really bad. And it's like, no, it's not bad. It's that they haven't had the opportunity.
They're different.
Yes, they're different. Different stories, original stories.
Different perspectives.
Absolutely. And so far, it's really working out. I have a ton of films this year from all over the world. And so. Good.
And you know what? We're going to pick back up with that conversation on the next segment of the Let's Talk Live show, and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back to the next segment of the Let's Talk Live show. We have Miss Lovely Dineta Williams-Trick here, a film director, and she's just going into all the information and details about her film festival that's coming up November 23rd and 24th here in Phoenix, Arizona. And so I know you were just kind of leading off with why you came up with the concept of Misfit, what's it called, Misfit?
Misfit Films, a Night of Misfit Films.
Yes, and we're here at the wealth segment of the Let's Talk Live show, and I'm all about entrepreneurship. And it's a rough road being an entrepreneur.
It is.
We make it look good and make it look easy.
Well, I hope so. I still work my 9 to 5 only because I need a steady income.
I get you.
And it is rough, but it can be done.
Yes.
And so I'm not an island. I don't do it alone. I reach out to people that I know in the film community that have always been, have welcomed me with open arms. So it's not just me, it's the film community. And then I try to help other people as well.
I love that. I love that. So let's keep talking about the Misfit Film Festival and what you were saying, like kind of how the process came along, how it came together. And I do just want to commend you because I feel like often in life we're always looking for somebody to open the door for us. And it's like, no, you can kick open the door yourself.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And I'm all about that. Being a pioneer, a trailblazer, creating a new platform. And like you said, you weren't the only person suffering with the same issue.
Yes, absolutely. It is about, we are a community. We have to be a community. And it's, I created film festivals, so what? Other people can create film festivals as well. My French Lebanese co-director launched the Lebanese Independent Film Festival in Beirut back in July. I went there and I helped him launch. So he's going to be here and helping me with my film festival. So it's all about us helping each other. There really is enough for all of us.
Yes.
There really is.
But really the main point that I love is that it can be done.
Absolutely. Anybody can do it.
Nobody says it's going to be easy, but it can be done.
It can be done. If that's what you want, if that's where your passion is, it can be done. And what I like about A Night of Misfit Films and having it Thanksgiving weekend, and I joke with people, first of all, to me, Thanksgiving weekend sort of opens up the party season. And so I wanted to create a party. Because I wanted to be different. I wanted my film festival to be a little bit different than just you coming in, sitting down and watching movies. So I serve food. I serve, adult beverages. I wanted to create a party so that when, Thursday you spend the day with your family and you're maybe just a little tired of them. If you want to get out of the house, come. Friday night is horror and sci-fi. Or if you love your family and you want to bring them as well, again, Friday is horror and sci-fi, Saturday is comedy and drama. So you get a little bit of all the genres and you get to pick which day you want to come and eat some food and have some adult beverages and just laugh and have fun.
It sounds like a great time.
Yes.
And that is the perfect time. Holiday season, everybody's off of work.
Yes, absolutely.
So you don't have any excuse. You're already probably sick of your family, like you said. just get on.
Some people are, some people aren't.
Yeah, or just bring them with you, like you
Absolutely.
said. So, like, what are some of the people that have are going to be in the film festival, and like, how do you go about like selecting people, or how does that work?
Well, I asked for submissions on Film Freeway, which is a film festival delivery system, so they can submit. My heart is always with Arizona filmmakers because I know how tough it is. So I always try to sort of give them the first dibs. I want them to be able to showcase their work. We're so close to LA, and yet people in Los Angeles kind of make fun of us out here. And there are so many talented people out here.
There's so much potential.
Absolutely. And so I always want to see my brothers and sisters in the Arizona film community, people of color, just everybody being able to showcase their work. I've started slowly but surely opening up submissions to filmmakers from other countries.
Right.
So I have 2 Iranian films, and we know how it is right now with Iran, where you were holding sanctions against them, and I think that their voices need to be heard as well. How do we get to know people unless we can watch their stories and see how they live? I have several Lebanese films. I have a film from Lebanon that was actually banned in Lebanon. And yes, so I'm very proud and very honored to be able to showcase this young gentleman's film. Also, I have a horror comedy film from Italy and a film from Korea. So I'm just really excited, and I'm very honored that other filmmakers believe in me enough and believe in the film festival enough to say, hey, will you show my film there? And absolutely, I'm trying to show as many films as our little time can allow.
Wow, that is such a great opportunity that you created. First, like you said, for the Phoenix, Arizona community, and then also globally, you know?
Yes.
That's our motto here at Radio Phoenix is we're bringing the world to Phoenix and Phoenix to the world because Phoenix has so much potential.
Absolutely.
We're a
Absolutely.
great little community here. I think we're like the underdog, like you said.
Mhm.
People try to count us out. I think there's no culture here. But, you know, slowly but surely, as people like yourself and myself or other people that are creating here in Phoenix, we're going to turn it around.
Absolutely. Phoenix is the 7th largest city in the United States.
Hello.
So.
Girl, we bumped up to the 5th now.
Oh, have we?
This year.
Okay, so we're the 5th. Okay,
I
so
mean-
what does that mean? That means we need to make things happen
For
here.
sure. For sure. I love it. I love
Yes.
it. That's great. So what would you tell like an upcoming, well, first of all, I want to highlight your business, which is called Full Figure Productions. Not everyone is a straight line. One size does not fit all. I love that. Fullfigureproduction.net, in case anybody was wondering. So, just kind of talk about that and like what made you create your business and just kind of, you know, creating your own lane.
Well, because I'm a big girl, number one. So there's no hiding from that. And I have learned to embrace my size and work with it. When I walk into a room, you are going to notice me. There's no getting around that. And so, again, I like to tell stories about marginalized people that don't normally have their stories told. Because I'm not going to wake up tomorrow and be 5'7", with long, you know, legs, and this is who I am. So I needed to create a business about who I am. And what I'm capable of and what I can do. So we don't all, you know, one size does not fit all, and not